I have a question for you. If you're a small group leader in children's ministry, what should you do while the large group teacher is teaching? A, play on your phone. B, stand on the sides and chat with your friends. Or C, take a nap in the back. What do you think? Well, none of those options look very good, do they? Because it's a trick question. The right answer is actually D, support the large group teacher from the audience. Now the question is, how do you be supportive from the audience? Well, keep on watching and I'll tell you 3 simple things you can do. Let's dive in. First, be involved. Just because you're not the one in charge of teaching does not mean it's time to relax and mentally check out. Do your best to support the team, and it's worth it. As Booker T. Washington once said, those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. Unless you have another responsibility, don't stand off to the side and just watch. Or worse, play on your phone or chat with your friends. Your focus should be on helping the kids learn and have fun. Sit with the kids in the audience and listen to the teachers with them. Whenever the large group teachers ask the kids to participate in something, you should join in too. Maybe it's doing hand motions, singing, or reciting verses. Do it with them and with all of your heart. And if they have to stand up, you stand up. If they have to circle up for an activity, you be part of the circle too. Why? Because the kids see your example and a lot of times will mirror it. If you act bored, they'll pick up on that. So lead them with enthusiasm. If the teacher asks a question to the audience, you can encourage the kids to raise their hands and answer. But imagine if none of the kids know the answer. Now there's an awkward silence and everyone starts looking around for someone else to respond. The teacher's eyes dart around the audience and they're looking kind of desperate. Quick, you could raise your hand and give an answer to support the teacher. That will help break any awkward pauses and keep things moving. And before we move on, please make sure to hit that like button, comment, and share this video if content like this is helpful to you. Let us know what other topics you'd like to see us talk about. Thanks! The second thing you need to do is to be intentional. It's great to participate, but don't get too lost in the fun. Part of your job is also to watch over the kids. It really helps the large group teachers to have allies in the audience to keep things on track by doing crowd control. Help them enforce the rules if a child is breaking one. For example, hey Johnny, make sure to raise your hand and wait to be called on. Or if a child wants to talk to you or has a question, you can tell them, we can talk after large group. Right now is not a good time, just wait a few more minutes, okay? If you have kids that like to talk to each other, separate them and intentionally sit between them. This also works if 2 kids don't get along and are bickering. Also, keep an eye out for kids who are not participating or getting distracted. Get eye contact with them and gently tap on their shoulder to signal them to pay attention and participate with you. You can convey a lot even without talking, just with body language, like this. And a bonus tip. You can also be intentional about preventing distractions during large group by letting your group use the bathroom beforehand. Otherwise, one kid will ask to go and then suddenly everyone is watching him get up and leave. The third thing is to motivate them to pay attention. One thing that's helpful is to prime them to behave before going to large group. You could tell them, I'll be watching you guys during large group to see who's paying attention and doing the hand motion super big. Let's see if you can do it bigger or if I can. It's always fun to use competition with the kids to encourage their participation. Then they aren't doing it all on their own. Another thing you can use as motivation is the privilege of being line leader or the one to help serve snacks. Most kids are eager to help, so tell them beforehand that they can earn the responsibility by showing responsibility in large group first by paying attention. If the kids are doing well listening or participating, make sure that they know that you approve. You can give them a big thumbs up and a big smile. You could also reward them at an appropriate time with a star punch in their name tag. Or you can praise your students after large group is over and give them high fives. A writer named Christian Nestle-Bovy once penned, "Judicious praise is to children what the sun is to flowers." And I found that to be so true. As a small group leader, it can be easy to fall into the mindset of, "I'm not teaching, so I can just relax." But you play an important part in keeping things running smoothly. So with these 3 simple tips, you'll be able to support the large group teachers from the audience. And they will be so thankful to know that they can count on you.